Terror in the Dark Valley. In a peaceful Minecraft world, there lived a small village called Oak Ridge, surrounded by verdant forests and vast fields. The villagers lived peacefully, farming, trading, and enjoying the sunset from the village tower. That tranquility ended one night. From the north, a thick fog began to descend, covering the valley the villagers called the Dark Valley, a place even the bravest explorers hesitated to approach. At first, there were only strange sounds, like faint growls in the mist. But then, night after night, new monsters began to appear. They weren't like ordinary zombies or skeletons. Their bodies were shrouded in black smoke, their eyes glowing red, and each time they attacked, they disappeared into the fog, only to reappear behind you. The village of Oak Ridge was gripped by fear. Crops were ravaged, livestock were missing, and houses were destroyed. The villagers called them the Night Shadows. One day, Steve and Alex, two brave adventurers who had heard news of the terror, arrived at the village. They were greeted by Elder Rowan, the elderly village chief. "We've tried everything," Elder Rowan said, his voice trembling. "But every night, the fog grows thicker and more monsters appear. The only way to stop it is to find the source of the fog within the Dark Valley." The next night, Steve and Alex prepared. They donned reinforced iron armor, carried enchanted bows, potions of night, and brightly lit torches. With steady steps, they descended the hill into the valley, shrouded in a grayish-purple fog. The sound of crickets vanished. Even the wind stopped blowing. From behind the dead trees, red eyes stared at them. Suddenly, roar! A huge monster leaped from the fog, its body a cross between an enderman and a wither skeleton, its long claws glowing blue. Steve blocked the attacks with his shield, while Alex fired fire-coated arrows. But each time the creature was hit, its body dissolved into mist and reappeared on the other side. They ran deeper into the valley, following the wind that carried a strange sound, like a whisper. "Go back. Leave this place." In the center of the valley, they found an ancient stone altar, surrounded by glowing purple crystals. From a crack in the ground, a vortex of black mist spiraled into the sky. "That's the source," Steve said. "But how do we stop it?" Alex noticed symbols on the altar, similar to nether runes, but more ancient. He placed an eye of Ender in the center, and suddenly the altar began to tremble. From the swirling mist, a massive figure with curved horns emerged. The Shadow King. His deep voice echoed through the air. "You dare disturb my slumber?" The final battle began. Steve leaped, swinging his diamond sword imbued with smite, while Alex ran on his right flank, firing spectral arrows to slow the enemy. With each strike against the Shadow King, the altar's light grew brighter, until finally, the mist was sucked back into the vortex and vanished. The sky cleared. The mist cleared. Elder Rowan and the villagers emerged from their homes, welcoming the first dawn after weeks of fear. "You have saved Oak Ridge," Elder Rowan said, with a sad smile. "The Dark Valley is finally at peace. But remember, darkness always waits to return." Steve gazed at the valley, now illuminated by the morning sun, then said, "Then we must always be ready. Because in this world, the adventure never ends."